Kersten Chircop. I am the founder and business development director at GMR. We've been technically around for 9 years, but initially it was more of a hobby. But in the past 4 years, we managed to change that hobby into our full-time job. We do a lot of esports events here in Malta, especially with grassroots competitions. Work with entities like the Malta Football Association, where we do the BOVE Premier League. Pre-COVID, we did an event called PlayCon. It was the first expo for esports and game development here in Malta. So I would say that nearly everything that's esports happening in Malta, somehow we are either doing it or we're involved.
Here we are in Malta. It's the first event that we've sponsored with Esports Technologies and GMR running an esports tournament here. Just wanted to ask you, how do you feel it's going so far?
Well, first of all, it's an honor for us as GMR to be working with Esports Technologies. For SiGMA, it's the first time that an esports tournament of this scale is taking part. We managed to get 8 teams from Europe participating in this tournament. I guess first day was pretty smooth. Obviously, until the teams come in and settle in, it's a bit always of a process in live events. But in general, we had some very good feedback from the teams, even the accommodation, the flights, the times, and everything. So yeah, so far I would say so far so good.
Awesome, amazing. So when it comes to running an event like this, you have some really competitive teams. Can you talk a little bit about the competition you've seen from the teams? Is it, it's obviously high level, but how do you feel about it? Do you feel like it's going well from the competitive standpoint?
Well, I would say with all the current restrictions of COVID, obviously that we have, we managed to get a good group of teams here, pretty balanced. We have an academy team of Astralis who are a global organization, and to have their brand here in Malta, it's always nice to see. I mean, going forward after the groups, I am very looking forward to the playoff stage because I believe that there are going to be some exciting matches there. But yeah, I mean in general, these are teams that in a couple of years' time they are working hard to be at the top of the game. So the fact that they committed themselves to come here, you can see them with coaches, with analysts. It's always nice to see that kind of commitment from the teams that we invited.
And my last question is around SiGMA in general. So huge convention, some of the biggest names in the iGaming space. Do you feel like this tournament really puts esports in the limelight more so than before? Because obviously we're not just in iGaming, but we're focused on esports. How do you feel about that?
So yeah, after obviously 2 years of let's say COVID pandemic, it's nice to see an event like SiGMA happening again. A lot of stands, a lot of people. Obviously, across these past couple of years, the esports term in industries like betting and iGaming grew because traditional sports couldn't happen, and esports was one of the few things that betting could offer odds on. And obviously, being incorporated in one of the biggest betting conferences in Europe, to have direct exposure of betting companies seeing what esports is, it's obviously a great way to network and communicate with these companies. So yeah, it's definitely a good thing that we have an esports tournament happening here at SiGMA.
Thank you for your time. Awesome job. Congratulations. Thank you.
Cheers, guys.